Hey, what is up, you guys? It is Nico Moreno here, and I am super fired up to be sharing with you this training right here, right now. I have got some amazing news, and I'm actually calling this training 3K in one day because I was able to get this amazing result yesterday with a new Facebook ad that I started running at literally just $5 per day. So you can see this is the second day, and it's at 725. Um, so I'm super fired up, and I want to show you exactly how I created this amazing result with the Facebook ad, the funnel, everything like that, and so that you can hopefully learn a lot from it and implement something like this into your own business. Now, before we get into it, I also want to preface this with like, if you're brand new at Facebook ads, if you're just starting out like today, or you're still pretty new at this, um, this is not a typical result. And to be completely honest, like I was totally like shocked and like blown out of the water. Because the thing is like with your, when you first start a new ad or a new campaign, like usually the results are not so great the first couple days. So it's very rare to get, such an amazing result on the first day of running a brand new ad. So I was shocked. This is not an everyday thing for me either. But yeah, so don't be hard on yourself. Don't get discouraged, but you should also get excited too, right? Like this is something that, um, this is like a possibility, down the road once you get a little more comfortable with it. And yeah, so just wanted to kind of get you fired up and excited, and let's go ahead and walk through everything right now. So we see, total amount spent. Like I said, it started yesterday at $5 per day. So it's only 725, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you the ad right now. I pulled it up. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go into the ad set later. I think it's gonna make more sense if I show you this ad first. So what this ad is all about is I write email, or I build email funnels for clients who already kind of have up and running businesses, but they don't um, but they don't have, they're not really taking email marketing seriously, or they don't have a concrete email marketing strategy. So that's who this ad is targeting: successful and established business owners who, either need help with email marketing, or they don't want to do it themselves. So what did I do? I want to make sure that this is okay. So here's kind of what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and reload this page actually. Because I want to show you what it looks like when you actually run across it in the newsfeed. So as you can see, like with the video ad, they autoplay, which is amazing. And knowing that, that's why I created this ad in the way I did. I knew it was going to be eye-catching. It was going to be moving from left to right, which is different from up and down. Like it's kind of going against the grain. And I also knew it would be eye-catching with the colors, and also it would invoke some curiosity because there's all these weird like boxes and like people are probably like, what the heck is that? So those are all the things that went into that video. And as far as the copy of the ad, we can see like I make a strong call out right here with this these warning signs. I've been using those exact warning signs like a lot lately, and they've been working well for me. So um, I would encourage you to test out using some emojis if you've never done that. I like using them. So what I say here is attention business owners. So call them out, and then if you're doing over 20K per month without a bulletproof email marketing strategy in place, you're leaving tons of money on the table. So start to invoke that pain in them, right? Tell them, hey, if this sounds like you, then you're missing out on something. People psychologically, like, we hate to miss out, right? Fear of missing out is a big thing. Then I just go ahead and introduce myself, say, hey, my name is Nico Moreno, and I share with them some of my results. And again, some more results. And what I try to do though is I try to inject some humor and like some personality and just like be real with them, right? Because I don't really want it to feel like, a Facebook ad that's just like slapping them in the face with something, boring and businessy. I want to kind of liven it up, make it fun, like inject some of my personality, just because like that's kind of how I live my life. Like I don't, I'm not like uptight or anything like that. So I injected a little bit of humor in there. And then finally I say, I would love to show you a quick case study of how I did this for a client. and how I'm helping, basically other people like you. Click below to watch it now. So one thing to note, and one thing you need to be careful of, especially if you're just brand new at Facebook ads, is to not make any income claims and to be very careful when you're talking about making money and making other people money. I've gotten accounts shut down several times for just like wording it improperly. So this one is a really good example of how you can share awesome results related to money that you've gotten in the past and just showing them how you did it. You're not saying like, I'm going to make you that amount of money too. And then just the headline, stop ignoring this, how a simple email funnel spiked up sales overnight. So basically calling them out, telling them to pay attention. And then it says click to watch more, basically. So you'll see this is a messenger ad. This is actually the first time that I tested a messenger ad ever. And so I would say the results it's going well, right? I want to show you what it looks like when people actually click on the ad. Though there's a way to test what it looks like the message that people get when they, yeah, here we go. There's a way to see what the message looks like when people click on your ad. So here's what happens. Let's say I'm just a regular person. I click on the ad, and then what happens is this automatically pops up. It's from me, Nika Moreno, automatically. It says, hey, smart business owner, thanks for requesting your free whatever case study below. Click to watch it now. And then that's all. It sends them to this landing page, which I created in like about, 5 minutes or something. Very, very quick. And literally all it is just the headline and the video case study. I think it's about 7 minutes. So I created that, walked them through the email funnel, and then at the very end, I had a call to action that said, if you're interested in getting help implementing this into your business, then click the button. And what happens is after 7 minutes, you can set this up in ClickFunnels if you're not super familiar with ClickFunnels, but you can set a button or really any item or any feature to pop up at a certain time only. So this is what it looks like when it hits 7 minutes. So like, or wherever it was in the video that I make the pitch at the end. Then they can click here to get help with email funnels today, and then they just send their, what is the monthly revenue? They send their name, email address, and monthly revenue. So this is like kind of to weed them out if they're not going to be a good client, or if they're not making enough to really benefit from this, and they can't afford to pay me either. So that's really just the funnel. Like, it's very, very simple. And what I did, one cool thing that I did up here though, that I think might really help you guys out, is I created, psychologically, like, humans are conditioned to complete processes that they've started. Like, we have this insane fear of like leaving things half finished or incomplete. So what I did here was I showed them basically I told them like that they're in a 3-step process that, and they didn't even know it. Basically, that what they've done already is they've requested info by clicking on the ad. Now they're doing step 2, which is view the case study. And then step 3 is to implement the email funnel themselves. So like, if they don't contact me, or if they don't, plan to implement an email funnel themselves, then they're basically leaving a process incomplete, which again, psychologically, like, humans hate doing. So that's really it, you guys. Like, that was the ad. This is the funnel. Very, very simple. I'm going to go ahead and share this funnel too with you as well. And I'll give you the share URL if you want to clone this and implement it for your business too. But yeah, super simple. Just goes to a thank you page, and then I follow up with them via email or via Facebook chat. So that's really it. I also wanted to show you guys the ad set really quick, and it might make a little bit more sense. So I targeted people, Tony Robbins, who like Tony Robbins, and they're aged 35 to 45. So those tend to be people who are more established in their business, 35 to 45. Not necessarily, like, it's not always the case, but my clients tend to be in that age group. So I just figured I would target that. And people who like Tony Robbins, if they're that at that stage in life, if they're at that age and they're interested in Tony Robbins, like they typically like a lot of them are entrepreneurs. They're driven. They want to be successful. Um, and so those people tend to be entrepreneurs, but they might not be marketing experts, right? They are, more interested in like personal development, just having a life that, is fulfilling. They may or may not be familiar with email marketing and things like that. So that's why I targeted who I did, and it's working well so far. So yeah, that's it, you guys. I'm gonna drop the share link with you below to get a clone of this funnel. And yeah, just really excited to share this with you, and I hope you can use it to implement some of these strategies and these tips and tools into your ads and into your business today. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys again soon.